What are the best practices in construction cost estimating not to do? Today, software applications make cost estimation easier, but the cost estimator's role remains as crucial as ever. Some best practices can lead to more accurate estimates and more successful bids. The cost estimator must follow industry norms and standards for measurement units. He must also consistently fill out costing-related documents, such as quantity surveys, and follow cost recording procedures in a way that makes their work verifiable and easy to hand off to another cost estimator if necessary. The best way to do this is in a recognized construction classification system, such as the UniFormat. Identifying indirect costs is another key part of the cost estimator's job, and it's to some extent a skill developed through experience. The estimator examines contractual terms to see which of them may impact indirect costs. They're also responsible for calculating indirect costs and for coming up with a way to record these. Determining the level of effort, project work that cannot be traced to specific components of a work breakdown structure, is also a skill that takes some developing. Estimating the labor hours necessary for completing project tasks affects the size of the workforce, workers' wages, and insurance. The estimator is responsible for evaluating subcontractors' bids, particularly taking into account the subcontractor's performance on past projects. They will review construction drawings for constructability and accuracy in representing the project scope. They will assess how the client's schedule requirements impact the performance of the project. Their job may involve analyzing completed estimates for accuracy. The cost estimator also helps track costs in the field so as to allow the comparison of actual costs with cost estimates. The idea is to see which areas of the estimate were accurate, which weren't, and why. They're also responsible for determining the impact of change orders, so contractors and clients can determine if these are feasible. A skilled estimator will provide as much detail as possible on the impact of change orders. Ultimately, the cost estimator may have to exercise specialized skills, such as value engineering, which usually refers to increasing the function-to-cost ratio. Value engineering is usually a separate study, and it's critical to structure an estimate so you can swap out costs and assess the effect of value engineering. If you don't allocate costs to construction divisions in a format that's easy to understand, gauging the impact of value engineering can become much more difficult.